Hey guys, a lot of us has a GoPro, and being able to do wonderful pictures here on land, particularly with the super wide function in the GoPro, it's quite enjoyable to do when you want some really extreme wide angle pictures. But you also know that underwater those images are often distorted and the water will magnify the image and not allow you that much information on an image. So if you have a regular supersuit housing from the GoPro and you take it underwater, chances are that your images are not going to be as spectacular as they could have been, or at least as they are on land. Inon has made a solution that will give you some really amusing wide-angle options underwater. One of them is their macro wide-angle lens, which you can mount on the system. It's a really sharp macro lens that is also a wide angle, and it allows you to go all the way up to the glass with anything and then see that wide angle picture, but very narrow or very close up using the lens. They also have this extreme super wide lens that is amazing to use on the water. Sometimes it's a little bit too wide for stuff getting all the way up to the glass, but it'll give you that fantastic rec image or allow you to compose your picture in more depth, like you do if you have a larger system with a super wide on there. But this is an affordable and easy solution with these two lenses. Obviously there is something needed to mount here in order for them to sit there, and Inon has come out with a new front lens for the GoPro. The front lens system, let's have a look at it, is basically a mount system that goes on your supersuit housing from GoPro. It's mounted onto the GoPro adapter here with the same screw, and then it leaves a hole here that you can either put a new GoPro mount on, Inon will supply this, or you can put a tripod mount and then mount it on there. And then it would sit something like here. Let's say you have a regular system here, one small light, a good set of handles. You could put that on here, obviously not without the tripod mount, boom. And then you'd have a super great system here, and we're able to do proper filming with it. Now, it goes on like this, click, very easily. Did you hear the click? Easy to take off again underwater. So if you have both lenses, you're able to take them off and on and change between them underwater. And remember, once you have a loose lens, once you have a lens that is, comes here, that you're taking off your system underwater, you also need to have a lens holder. So this system here with the lens holder, that goes onto the arm like that, and it can be screwed onto there. There are screws, actually they're double mount, so there's one on each side, but it goes on here, and then it's quite easy to take off the lens, place it here, boom, click it on, click, and once you need to use it again, just take it off. And then you can take the big one off and place that one instead. Well, all you have to do is to find the right spot. There we go. And then it sits there really tight and firm. So that's great opportunities to really get some extra out of your GoPro. It's all quite affordable. The front lens doesn't cost a lot. The lenses obviously are really good quality. It'll cost you a small bit, but the good thing is that the lenses can be used for the next GoPro and the next GoPro. I'm pretty sure that even though Inon just came out with a Hero 9 front mask, they will come out with a front mask for the Hero 10 once that is out sometime in the future. If you do not want this fixed system and already have a nice M67 macro lens or maybe a wide angle lens, Inon made a new front lens here that does exactly the same. It sits on the supersuit, and it basically just creates an M67 thread on top of your supersuit housing. The reason why that is great is that you can also use a filter system, M67 filter. You can take your existing wide angle and put on there, or you could put a macro lens of any kind on there, and you can do the same crazy macro with your GoPro that you never thought was possible. Overall, a couple of nice and easy and affordable solutions, particularly this filter system. If you don't have that and you just use your supersuit on your GoPro, well, that's a mistake. you ought to check this one out and get some proper lensing done underwater.